What is up, gamers? I simply have one thing to say. God bless Sand Lane. Reading these changes, I don't know if this is actually gonna make it uh in line with Deathbringer. Because let's see. So Vampiric Strike chance to trigger increased to 25%, which is just the baseline of Sand Lane. I don't know why the hell it's a 10% chance. I don't know why that got through. Apparently during the beta, it was really freaking busted. So they had to nerf it multiple times. But this being a 10% chance to trigger it's criminal. It's criminal. So I'm going up to 25%, much better. Much better. Frenzied Bloodthirst. Which part is that? It's this middle one. Down the middle. Here, we'll read it together. Just in case you guys don't know what the things do. Essence of the Blood Queen stacks 2 additional times and increases the damage of your Death Coil and Death Strike by 4% per stack. Essence of the Blood Queen is given from landing Vampiric Strikes. So that's a nice damage buff. I don't know how many stacks it does. Seven stacks because of Frenzy Bloodthirst. If I'm adding that up correctly. Visceral Strength grants 2% more strength, which is nice. Fix an issue with Visceral Strength modifying base strength instead of total strength. That could explain a lot. That could explain a lot, guys. If it was only affecting base strength and not total. Yikes. Yikes, brother. And then here's the good stuff. The blood specific changes right here. Vampiric Strike damage increased by 20%. And then Infliction of Sorrow deals 15% of the remaining damage over time. Was 10%. What is Infliction of Sorrow? I don't remember. When Vampiric Strike damages an enemy affected by your Blood Plague, it extends the duration of the disease and deals 15% or 10% of the remaining damage to the enemy, but it's going to be 15%. So we're getting more damage and more access to Vampiric Strike. And more access to Vampiric Strike is exactly what I wanted to see. God bless. Are they doing anything to Warlock? Okay. Buffing Demon Bolt damage. I think that's a good idea. Demon Bolt, I feel, should be doing more damage than it currently does. The Doom summoned Doom Guard damage increased by 45%! 45%! I don't like the Doom part of the Talon tree. I like the other side more that buffs the Felguard. Felguard damage increased by 15%. Nice. Okay. Oh, guys. I have been playing Destruction Warlock for the past 2 days. I'm telling you, it's nuts. I don't know if it has to do with my current items, my current gear, and the stats just not matching up for demonology. But my destruction damage goes kind of nutty. I'm not gonna lie. But here's the talent page. I didn't really want to get the Soul Fire and Burn Ashes and whatnot, so I just chose not to get them. And instead, I also forwent Channel Demon Fire. I do like Channel Demon Fire, but I just didn't feel the need to get it. Just didn't feel the need to. Because I really wanted Dimensional Rift. It's a really cool spell. And then you can get... If you don't want to take Dimensional Rift, you can get this town right here. And your Incinerate can just spawn a dimensional rift if you wanted to, without even talenting into it. It's kind of nuts. And then this gives me more soul shard fragments with incinerate, critical strike damage. You always get ruin and devastation. You always do. This down here, these three are kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. There was one I got that wasn't recommended on the talent tree when I was looking up like talents for uh this. All right, fire and brimstone. I am so used to playing with fire and brimstone, I will always take it if given the option. And nobody can stop me. uh yeah. I'm so glad mayhem's a thing. I do think because I have fire and brimstone, this doesn't really like work properly. But like I have other single target spells, so we're fine. But this destruction's fun. I am doing like 500k DPS consistently, depending on the fight. I think it's usually like 400-ish. Because 500 is just like on the training dummy when I'm standing still. But like during boss fights, it's like 400, 500, depending on how much I can actually stand and cast. But it is also so much more mobile than Demonology. Like, holy shit, guys. Demonology has like no spells that you can just like cast on the go. I have like multiple spells I can cast while moving. I got Conflagrate, I got Dimensional Rift, I got Shadow Burn. I have Mortal Coil. It doesn't do damage, but it is a heal. I can do a curse while moving if the target's not cursed. I can summon Infernal while moving if I really want to. It's just nuts. It's nuts. This has kind of turned into a longer video than I thought it was going to be. But I just wanted to, I just saw this update and I was like, I gotta talk about this. And then we kind of just went off. Yeah. I'm gonna go do my delves now since it seems like according to the patch notes of 8 hours ago, they fixed the scaling for sure this time, maybe. I hope so. But if they didn't, expect another video talking about delves.